There's a lot of weird energy and money-saving advice out there at the moment. For example, I've seen people recommend just buying a greener vehicle if you're worried about the cost of refueling your car. When money is tight, buying a brand new electric or hybrid car is a pretty big ask. Instead of going nuclear, start cutting your fuel costs with these 6 simple steps, and maybe park the Prius purchase for a future date. Okay, I'm not proud of this, but the other day I spent 20 minutes driving around trying to find the cheapest petrol station, inadvertently wasting even more petrol just so I didn't have to remortgage my house for a top-up. Think smarter, not harder, people. There are quite a few websites and apps out there, like petrolprices.com, for example, that will tell you the cheapest petrol and diesel prices in your area. If you're in a rush or out of data and can't check prices in advance, it could be worth making a beeline for your nearest supermarket petrol station, as they are often a couple of pennies cheaper. Plus, a lot of them have some kind of loyalty scheme. More on this later. Driving at a slower speed in a higher gear has been proven to reduce fuel consumption, but it's not exactly ideal to be cruising at 20 miles an hour in 6th gear along the motorway. Instead, just try and drive as smoothly as possible. Avoid revving too much and stick to the speed limit. If your car has cruise control, stick that on to maintain a steady speed where it's safe to do so. You can also try and change up gears a little earlier. Some newer cars have indicators that flash when it's most economical to up your gears. Nothing gives me that Tokyo Drift fantasy more than short shifting, which is when you skip up a gear, say from 4th to 6th. Doing this, again, where safe, can also help cut down on the amount of fuel you use. If you're not already taking your car for a service every year, now might be the time to start. Keeping your car in tip-top condition will stop any excess fuel usage. Underinflated tyres and extra weight can also drain your tank quicker, so keep those wheels pumped up and maybe clear out any clutter from your boot. It's like a little self-care day for you and your car. Saying this after a summer of heat waves feels sadistic, but where you can, avoid blasting the aircon, as this can rinse your fuel quicker. The same goes for any additional gadgets like charging your phone, for example. It might not be a huge amount, but unplugging any unnecessary devices and trading aircon for fresh air could save you over the long term. Keep an eye out for petrol stations and supermarkets offering loyalty schemes that offer cashback or points that can then be used for money off fuel. At Sainsbury's, for example, you can earn 1 point for every £1 spent on fuel. With Tesco Clubcard, it's 1 point for every £2 spent on fuel. Planning your route in advance, or realistically, popping your destination into an up-to-date sat-nav can seriously cut down on mileage if you're prone to winding detours or heading vaguely in the right direction. And yeah, definitely make sure that sat-nav is up to date. No one wants to end up down a dirt track that your sat-nav thinks is a motorway in a little Vauxhall Corsa. Trust me. If you're now in a super savings mood, why not check out our Cashback Hub, where you can find out how to get money back on fuel and loads of other everyday spending by clicking this link here. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe and hit that bell button to be notified when we publish a new video. Thanks for watching.